Yeah, sure, Trey. You get the holding call, and then you bounce back with the pass right to the goal line. Did you tell him to get it to you right after, or just that how kind of things unfolded?
That's just how it unfolded. Like I really didn't think it was holding, honestly, but that's just what happened. I knew like they were going to like leave me on the field. Like I knew like coaches weren't mad at me. I knew they were a little bit mad, but they were going to trust me to go to the next play. So I told them like I'm like my fault. Like I got it. But then we called the next play. We just went and executed.
Was the part of the game plan to get you involved a little earlier today, or did that just like again just something that happened?
It just happened. It's just a feel. I guess that's just whatever Corn Nelson was feeling. That's what he did.
Andy?
Yeah, Trey, what was the mood in the halftime locker room after you guys gave up that big touchdown where you would think you're going in with a 14-point lead and all of a sudden it's down to 7?
We all came in the locker room ready to go for the third quarter. Like Jerry Hewitt came in. You know, that's our captain. He came in because he was out the whole first half. So him coming in, talking to the whole team before the third quarter started, like that gave us all juice. Like we knew it was a bad play, like a big play we let up, but we knew we were ready to go as soon as we came out the half.
What did Hewitt say to you? Is he like frothing at the mouth? Or
No, it wasn't like he was just like mad or anything. He was just telling everybody like it's one play. Like the next play is about to happen. Like offense, we're about to go on the field, get a touchdown. Defense, more stops. Like it was nothing. Like nobody was really upset about the big play. Like of course you don't like big plays happening, but.
Trey, you and Coach Fuente both talked last week about lack of energy on the sideline. How different was today?
The energy was different. Just basically, like the whole day, the energy was different. Like, just you can see the look on everybody's face. Like, we had energy from the first kick to the last kick on the sideline, and you see what happened in the game. We won. We were winning the whole game. So, the energy did make a big difference for us because we had a whole like this is the most fans we played in front of this season. So we had our backs against the wall, but we came together as a team and won the game. So that's what we had to do.
Is this one of those games where you almost feel like an offense that you have to score on every possession in the second half because it's just going back and forth?
I mean, I don't want to speak for like the whole team or anything, but like I just know when we're on offense, we want to score every time we're on the field. So it's not like it's just this team or that game. Like it's every time we're on the field, we want to put points on the board.
Tim?
You're muted.
Yeah, sorry about that. Trey, I know you and Alan Tisdale both from Greensboro. I know Alan, kind of from the outside at least, had this kind of view of him being a coverage first linebacker. He has 2.5 tackles for loss today. How has he been able to take the next steps as kind of a run defender and becoming a more complete linebacker?
Well, thanks for the Greensboro shout out, but you know, me and Alan grew up together like since really little kids. So I've seen Alan become from a running back to a linebacker. Like he was the best running back in the city, and now he's a linebacker. He had a great game today. He can really do it all. It's not like I would label him as a coverage linebacker or just hybrid or anything. Like he's just a player. He likes to play football, and that's just in his heart. That's what I talked about earlier this week. We got a lot of guys with heart on this team, so can't really label us as anything.
Mike Nislett, did you have a follow-up?
Yeah, Trey, you guys only attempted 10 passes. What's that like when you see kind of that, so few pass attempts? Is that surprising, or is that just a function of this running offense? I mean, as a receiver, is that tough?
I mean, the way I see it, we threw 10 passes and won the game. So it's not tough. That's just how it works. As a team, you gotta do what you gotta do. So playing receiver, it's not like it's difficult. Like I'm out there frustrated when we're throwing it less and running it more. Like if we're running and it's working and we're getting yards and we're winning, then I'm good. Like I know the receiver room's good. We put a lot in the blocking this year because we knew last year on the perimeter blocking we weren't at where we needed to be. So we put a big emphasis on that this year because we knew what type of backs we had in the backfield, and it's all paying off.
Did you get a feeling in the pregame that Hooker was going to be on target as he was?
I mean, Just based off the conversations we had just in the hotel last night and today before the game, like we had so much confidence going to the game just because like I said earlier in the week, like coming off a loss, I don't see us coming in the next game starting off slow, like looking like we don't want to play any of that. Like I just knew Hendon was gonna ball out today regardless.
One more, Andy, did you have a follow-up?
I'll just ask my question.
All right.
Okay.